other. Hello, Mr. Wise Mountain. Hello, Kim. Hello, Pushpa ji. Hello, Krishna ji. Hello, Priya ji.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello,
Hello,
greetings.
ma'am.
Hello. I would like to start today's session. Hari Om, dear all, greetings from Ritanveshi. We all are gathered here today to start Ritanveshi's 5 Special Sunday Mindfulness Program. I am your host, Falguni Sharma, Project Manager of Ritanveshi. We are having Ritanveshi's director and founder, Dr. Rajesh Yogiraj, with us here. I would like to share a brief introduction of Yogiraj. Dr. Rajesh has done his PhD in Human Consciousness and his postdoctoral in Parapsychology from Vienna University. He has been professor in Wonkwang University, South Korea for a decade. Under his guidance, vision, and mission, we have launched Ritanveshi to achieve global Tattva Shuddhi from Ritanveshi's platform. In Ritanveshi, we are working in the field of research, education, and health. Without taking more of your time, I would like to invite Yogiraj to start today's session. Yogiraj.
안녕하세요. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
저는 라제시입니다.
안녕하세요.
Thank you for
어,
coming to this session, all my friends, my students. Even there is my teacher. My
어.
Korean teacher is here. 안녕하세요.
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 Okay.
반갑습니다.
안녕하세요. 감사합니다. So good people all around. Uh, yes, I spent really long time, approx 9 to 10 years in South Korea, but still I am little not good in language. So I request Wise Mountain, Professor Wise Mountain, please help me in little bit translation. Maybe some people get little uh, good words in Korean. I try my best to speak slow English, little slow English, but sometimes if I difficult, I request you to please translate me in Korean so that my Korean friends can listen and understand. Okay? Okay, great. Okay. Okay. So today, as Falguni said, that we are going to start 5 Sunday together, some classes, some meditation. So maybe some classes need some explanation. So I speak English explanation. I forgot many Korean words, but maybe during my class I speak the Hanguk language,
Lemmes.
but also with the Korean guys, Indian people also. Means Australia, Korea class together. So with us, very soon the Australian people also combine together. Maybe that time they would like more English. But I request Professor Wise Mountain, please translate if necessary, if you feel important. So today's topic is yoga therapy. And since this topic is really very important and we need to understand it. Although when I was teacher in Hong Kong Tehakyo, I have long time discussion with the therapy. I taught many dimensions of therapy there, but still I think we need to revise time to time. Well, so before we start, a short break, a short meditation, short prayer. Okay?
음.
Okay. So sit in comfortable posture.
이제 교수님 한국어 다 잊어버렸어요? 안녕하세요만 하세요?
네, 네. 네, 맞아요.
맞아요. 오, 그것도 했어요. 좋아요.
오케이.
반갑습니다, 교수님. 건강한 모습 뵈서 너무너무 반갑고요. 네, 또 이렇게 좋은 자리를 초대해 주셔서 감사합니다. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so let's do some meditation together. Sit in a comfortable meditative posture. Make your spine erect, head and spine in a straight line. And watch your whole body with the closed eyes. Inhale and exhale. Watch your breath. Now bring your awareness to the eyebrow center and visualize there a golden flame. We will chant 3 Om together. Take deep breath in. Om. Shanti Pat. Om Asato Ma Sadagamaya. Om Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya. Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now rub your palms and place your palms over your eyes and hands down. Welcome once again to you all. And today I'm going to talk about the yoga therapy, a therapy with some different module. Although you all know about it, the different 5 elements, today I am going to talk how the, everything is rooted in the elements, and for this we need to understand how these elements are responsible for the diseases. So today, by understanding of imbalances of five elements, we understand exactly about the diseases. In yoga, disease doesn't mean the symptoms of the body. Means if you have fever, if you have temperature, it doesn't mean you are sick. If you have pain, if you have ulcer, if you have colitis, it doesn't mean you are sick. These are the symptoms. These are the results. The disease is deep, not in the physical body, but it is somewhere inside the physical body. We have a couple of doctors also here. Might be they not agree with me in somewhere. So, but I hope it. So, yoga believes the disease not happens in a physical body, but it grows in our prana. Uh, Professor Wise Mountain, can you translate me? Just this line. Wise Mountain. Hello. Are you there?
Can you hear me?
Unmute your voice. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, I didn't get it. So please tell me again.
I want to tell the disease not really happen to our physical body, but it grows somewhere deeper, subtle in our prana. So whatever happens in a physical body, it is the symptom, not the real disease. Can you translate in Korean, please, for me? Just one line.
Yes. 여러분 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 오늘 라지시 박사님의 요청에 의해서 제가 한국어 통역을 잠깐 하게 됐는데 일단은 정확한 번역은 저 역시 쉽진 않고요. 제가 이해한 바대로 잠깐 설명을 드리겠습니다. 일단 질병은 이제 몸에서 일어나는 것이 아니라 깊은 프라나층, 그러니까 우리가 호흡을 통해서 만들어내는 그러니까 에너지층에서 일어나는 것이고, 그리고 아까 또 이렇게 증상이라는 것은 곧바로 그것이 질병이 아니라 우리 깊은 의식층에서 발생하는 하나의 어떤 현상이라고 설명하신 것 같습니다. 제가 놓친 거 있으면 채팅창에 여러분들께서 의견을 더 붙여주시면 좋을 것 같아요. 예, that's all.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Great. Uh, Treatment or healing means in yoga. In yoga, when you talk about yoga therapy, it is like purification, detoxification. So, healing is what? Removing the blockages, the waste, releasing the energy. So, we remove the blockages, waste of our body, waste part, garbage, we remove and release the energy. When we purify, we expand the energy and consciousness. This is what the therapy in yoga, the therapy in yoga. So, please, Wise Mountain, can you say one line on it, please?
Yes. 지금 주제는 오늘 주제가 이제 요가 치료라고 했고요. 지금 이 항목에서는 전문적인 이 테라피와 다른 힐링이라는 개념 자체가 우리말로 좀 번역하기는 힘든데 이걸 쉽게 치유라고 하겠습니다. 치유와 정화라는 개념 안에서 일단 치유가 무엇인가 그리고 정화란 무엇인가를 설명해 주셨고요. 정화라고 하는 영역에서 요가에 있어서 정화란 우리 몸 안에 쌓여 있는 결절이라고 하는 블라키지, 그러니까 살아오면서 좀 부연 설명드리자면 우리 몸에 기억되어 있는 일종의 트라우마나 억압과 같은 요소일 수 있습니다. 이것을 제거하는 것과 그리고 에너지를 이렇게 흘러가게 하는 것이 정화이고, 정화는 그래서 에너지의 확장과 의식의 확장으로서 의미를 담고 있습니다. 오케이.
감사합니다. So, what we do is we proper diagnose it. How we diagnose? We try to find out the root. What is the root cause? And root is not in the physical body, but somewhere in the prana, in the chi, prana. Also, not only the prana, but more deep in mind, in the deep in a manomaya kosha. So the disease is rooted in the mind, and disease comes on your prana, your energy, and the result comes in your body. So in yoga, we not heal the body, we heal the prana, we heal the energy, and remove the roots from the mind. What mind do? Mind thinking, very sometimes jealous, anger, hatred, negative, mind thoughts, negative. And this negative thought, your prana disbalance, blockage, and disease comes to your body. So first, the prana balance, you make your prana balance, and the root you remove from the mind. This is the module of yoga therapy. So just one line, Wise Mountain, please, if you talk the module of yoga to them. If it is tough, then I will proceed.
Yes. 예, 여러분들께서 이 영상을 녹화를 해가고 녹화한 영상을 다시 보실 수 있게 제가 요청을 드릴게요. 그때 다시 제 부족한 통역에 대해서 의미 보충을 좀 해가시기 바랍니다. 일단 이 주제가 요가의 기본적인 원리를 전제하고 있고 판차쿠샤라고 하는 5겹의 몸의 물질에 대한 이해를 하시고 계셔야 됩니다. 그 중에 이제 우리 그러니까 플래시 바디, 그러니까 음식을 먹어서 만들어진 그 육체의 어떤 단계가 있고요. 그 호흡을 통해서 생성된 에너지의 유동층인 뿌라나층이 있습니다. 그 뿌라나층보다 조금 더 깊이 들어가면 이제 마노마야 코샤가 있는데, 질병이라고 하는 것은 바로 이런 뿌라나층에서 그 에너지의 흐름이 이상이 생겨서 발생된 거기 때문에 이 치료라고 하는 것의 기본적인 원리는 근본적인 이 질병의 원인을 치료해야 되기 때문에 이 마노마야 코샤, 그러니까 의식층에 자리 잡고 있는 그러니까 이미 질병의 뿌리를 찾아서 제거하는 것이다. 그렇기 때문에 뿌라나의 어떤 밸런스, 균형을 추구하는 것을 중요시 생각하고 죄송합니다. 그리고 또 하나 이제 뿌라나를 결국은 이렇게 적절하게 흐르게, 그게 플래시 바디, 신체적인 몸과 의식적인 몸의 어떤 연결고리이기 때문에 뿌라나의 어떤 그 균형을 강조한 것 같습니다. 제가 여기까지는 이해를 했고 나머지는 제가 놓친 게 좀 있습니다. 죄송합니다.
네, 맞아요. Very good. Thank you. So nice. Now, Falguni is also helping you to put the notes in the Korean language in your chat box. So you can see the chat box and you find some Korean translation there in a chat box in your Zoom. So let me go a little faster now. how we purify our prana or the manomaya kosha, and this could be done by the purification of elements. You know, like Chinese system, India also have 5 elements. In China, little difference, maximum same, but India little. For example, in India, air element, water element, the space element, the fire element, the earth element. This is the 5 element. In China, we have the wood as an element, the metal as an element. So two difference, only two change. Couple of changes is there in Chinese system. Almost we have the same concept. So what we do is we purify these 5 basic elements, and when you purify, then we remove the root cause of the disease. Now, I think Falguni is putting the chat box, the translations. Thank you, Falguni. Earth element. Earth is the solidity, means your muscles, bones, skin, nails, teeth, these everything which is matter occupies some space, having some mass, that is called the earth element. This earth element, most of our body part is associated with. So you can say what makes the earth element? You have the firmness, you have the stability, you have the security. The earth element provides you inside. Also in your anatomy, your physiology, these systems give you the firmness, stability, establishment, and the security. The earth element also possesses the inherent power and potential energy, but it has some limitations also. The earth element possesses also ego and instinctual behavior. This is the total psychology of this element. And what happens when this element get imbalanced? When it is imbalanced, then you feel insecure, you fear, you have lust, madness, or lethargy, dull, stiff, or mad, mindlessness. This develops when this earth element imbalance. Then what we do? What is the solution? We do mud therapy, herbal therapy. Also we practice yoga, the Surya Namaskar, we practice Kapalabhati, many pranayama, Mool Bandha, and varieties of meditations. There are several meditation. Today we also do a practice. And what is, we go to the next element is water element. Water, we say the 70% of our physical body is made up of water. And this water element is used in therapeutics hundreds of years ago. In South Korea also. In South Korea, the naturopathy in South Korea is maximum based on water therapy. That's why in South Korea you can see in every streets, every corners, you have bath clubs. You have hot water, cold water spa, varieties of bathing, because from ancient time we learned as a treatment, as a therapy medium, as a water, or what is the psychology behind it. The water means the fluidity. Water means elasticity, the creativity. The water possesses ownership, strong desire, relationship. The water has also a limitation. Water gives you very inconsistent behavior. Sometimes you become intolerant, and this is because of the water. And if the water element imbalances, when water element imbalances, then you feel the passion, the craziness, the greediness, depression. In many times, very egomaniac, egocentric nature only follows self-satisfaction, selfishness, and many times suicidal tendency or drug addiction. This suicidal tendency and drug addiction nowadays very common, and this is because of imbalance in water element. And what is the solution? The solution is a nice massage, the hydrotherapy. If you go through the yoga, then yoga teacher will give you many cleansing practices, asana like forward bending paschimottanasana, shitli shitkari pranayama, many mudras like vajroli and all, and many meditation practices. Also, if you do good gardening, if you do control of your mind practice manonigra, this is also very good for you. Now, your third element is fire element. Fire element means whatever heat, the energy required for all activities, all physiological function in your body. It controls our body temperature as well as metabolic rate. It fire downs, metabolism down. You don't feel hungry. You say, oh, I don't feel hungry, because your fire element down. If fire element, you eat more, work hard. So if fire element is balanced, you are a hard worker, good time management. You are a good boss. You make your time perfectly. So this element is important also for transformation, fast growing, update. This give you a uniqueness personality, a unique personality. You are assertive, good manager, very calculative, but you also have some limitation, like you draw many boundaries. This is good, this is bad, this is not do, this should be done, this should not be done. So many rules, so many ethos. So boundaries, engulfment. So if you imbalance, then anger comes to you. You are very angry people. If the fire is more inside you, you angry, very anger man, destructive. You develop the dominancy. Your ego is like egomaniac state. You're, you are a dictator. What I like is right. Whatever I say is only the rule. Want to change everybody according to what you want. And what happens? The frustration. And many times I've seen the fire element people become criminals. The criminals mostly came from the fire elements. And what is the solution? So there are so many color therapy, the practices with the sunlight, Reiki healing. Many of you know the Reiki, Prana Vidya, energy healing. These are the good practice to balance. Also, there are so many asanas, so many yoga practices we do with. Now, the air element. Air, which controls our all voluntary and non-voluntary body movements. The signals, the neurotransmitters, all functions are somehow done by this element. So signaling system, involuntary functions in our body, somehow all controlled by the air element. It is responsible for our thoughts, emotions. If less air element, less emotion. Too much air element, too much emotional. Okay? Air is associated with our emotions. And the psychology behind this element is love and soft, kind, compassionate, and full of love. Art, mostly the people are artistic in nature. The devotion, the expansion and sublimation. But the limitation is that sometimes they very unsystematic. They sometimes very rule breaker. They broke the rules. Yes, this is the problem with the air element. And when it is imbalanced, you see this picture. This picture, a man, the air blown his hat, the moja out. So air element, when it is imbalanced, it means you become oversensitive, overreactive, and also the management of your lifestyle become very poor. You don't worry about the time. You woke up late in the night. Sometime you work up to late night, woke up in a late day, in the forenoon or afternoon. You never stick with any point. You always change, fluctuating too much. Sometime this, that, monkey mind, and always feeling incomplete, lonely, sorrow. You always alone. Your heart is incomplete. So the solution is aromatherapy. There are so many nice aromatherapy. Also in India, we have fire ceremony called yajna. In yajna, we actually make some fire with some herbs, and the herb and fire we chant some mantras also. But there are some nice yoga practice also. We can do sarvangasana. There are practice of breathing like nadi sodhana, prana mudra, the practice of vomiting like vaman in cleansing practices. These are very good practices. Like morning walk, you can do some meditations, and the self study is also very good for the controlling. Now we come to the space element. What does this do? This space element is represent the empty space in our body, like sinus cavities, and there are so many hollow space in our body. But not only that, but somehow where the free flow of other elements there in that space is also count as the space element. So somehow this space element remove the toxins in our body. That's why in detoxification this element is very important. In this space psychology, the space, if you have a strong space element, you're very expressive, good teacher, communicator, leader, talking, intuitive, intellectual. Also, your perception and contemplation is very strong. But these people are mostly very unsocial in nature. They have no many good relations. They're, they are not good in family. The family people don't like him or her because they are unsocial. Self-reflection comes in them. And if it is imbalanced completely, then you can see they have least interest in society. Very non-functional, unrecognized, unfamiliar, cannot lead or motivate, live alone and die mysterious. Yes, live alone and die mysterious. There are so many practices for it, used especially the mantras, the mantra chanting, or some rituals, religious rituals are there, especially working for it. But yes, there are of course some asana, some pranayama, some cleansing practices like neti, asana like mayurasana, ujjayi, breathing, mahamudra. These are some practice where you do the practice and you can make a change. Also, the fasting is very good for removing various type of disorders and diseases. We do some various practices during this disease or imbalance, we can balance it. So, what the Ritanveshi, what I want to say all these, this purification of elements, the purification with the nature, is the mission of our Ritanveshi. Ritanveshi, our organization, is connecting the inner nature to outer nature. So it is a connection. So we purify the nature inside, and when we purify the nature inside, we automatically purify or connect with the outer environment. And this connection, air inside, air outside, fire inside, fire outside. Okay. So water inside, water outside. We get a connection with the nature, with the Prakriti. That is the mission, that we can make whole mankind connected with the nature. So this is the Ritanveshi, and I hope, I request you to join your hands with the Ritanveshi, and we all together make the nature beautiful. We make the nature complete. This is what the aim is. So before I finish, let's do a practice, a meditation. In this meditation, uh, we do some practices. I instruct and follow me, 10 minutes or 15 minutes of practice. So sit comfortable, spine erect, gently close your eyes. Watch your whole body. Now we do some nice visualization with very strong awareness. First, become aware of the weight of your body. Become aware of the weight of your body against gravity. Now Visualize you are increasing your weight. You are growing your weight. Every moment you are increasing your weight. You become a very heavy stone. Feel yourself like you are a stone, heavy stone, and increasing your weight more and more so that you are merging in the ground. Now visualize the hardness of your existence is melting. Now you are changing into water element. Slowly, slowly you are changing into, melting into fluid, the water element. Visualize you are melting. You develop elasticity inside, fluidity inside. You can adjust anywhere, in any situation. If you kept in a bowl, you shape like a bowl. If you kept in a glass, you shape like glass. That is the water element. You fit everywhere. You survive because of your fitness. Feel yourself as a water element. Feel you are flowing with the gravity. Feel yourself as a waterfall. Feel the droplets of water, the flowing of water in a river. Now, visualize you are getting heat, the warmth. You are getting warmer and warmer. Every moment your temperature is increasing. Now your water element getting warm, warm like a fire. You are changing into fire element. Every cells, muscles, bones changing into fire element. You became fire. You became fire. Growing upwards, no gravitation, no weight. Now further visualize you are changing into gaseous, air element, smoke. The fire produces smoke. You are changing into the air element. You cool down and whole fire changes into smoke, the air. You spread all around, moving like air. You become air element. You become air element. Feel you're floating You're blowing. You're floating everywhere, all around, like a air. Develop a feeling of complete gaseous. Your whole existence change into gaseous state. Feel you become air, mix of oxygen, hydrogen, many other gases. No control, no gravity, no weight, just free flow, just a freedom. You can blow everything. You have a power to blow everything. Now slowly you are changing into the space element, more subtle. Now you all pervaded all around, everything in the world inside you, whole world, solar system, galaxies, universe. You become space, entire space, in many galaxies and universe inside you. You become the space, all pervading infinite space. Feel yourself infinite space. Infinite space. Okay, leave this visualization and back to your body. Externalize yourself and back to your body. Your both hands, your both legs, your head, back to your body. Externalize. Rub your palms and place your palms over your eyes. And hands down. Once again, welcome to you all with understanding of all the lecture and practice. So, if you want to understand that yoga therapy, you need to understand the element. You need to feel the element. And this is way to connect yourself with the nature. This is what we want to teach you, how to connect yourself with the nature. In this pandemic condition of all over the world, you see everywhere fighting crisis, disease. We need to connect ourselves with the nature. If we connect our water, fire, air with outside the nature, then we can come out from all the big issues, the world war, the pandemic, the diseases, the problems. Everyone has to stand up with holding our hands and get together, close with the nature, connect with the nature. This is what today I want to teach you. So many thank you to all. It's very great. Really, I am very happy to see you all today. Now I want, if you have any question, any query, or any type of doubt or suggestions, you please ask, and it would be great if I could answer you. Thank you. So please.
Do we have any queries related to yoga therapy topic today? We would like to share. Okay, we are having great session. Thank you, Surataji. You. Do we have any query related to these topics? It seems Yogiraj, your session is wonderful and everyone has enjoyed this session.
No question in this session? Okay, let's do one thing. I would like, because some of very new faces are there, so I would want to listen their introduction. So why not one by one, just a small one-line introduction of everyone here, since there are some new faces I can see. So let's introduce yourself in one line. So, Professor Wise Mountain, can you translate me that everybody can speak their introduction?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah.
First of all, 선옥 선생님. 김선옥 선생님.
Unmute.
네, 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
Nice to meet seeing you today.
Oh, nice to see you today, Doctor.
And this is my husband.
안녕하세요. 반갑습니다.
반갑습니다. Nice to see you.
팔구지 씨도 반갑습니다.
Hello.
팔구니 씨도 반가워요.
감사합니다.
Barbie,
Hi.
nice to see you.
Same here.
Nice to see you.
예, 다음은 제가 화면 켜진 분들 먼저 이렇게 한국에서 참여하신 분들 인사 소개를 하시라고 말씀드리겠습니다. 이금단 선생님, 제가 처음 뵀는데 자기 소개 좀 부탁드리겠습니다.
Hello. Can you hear me? Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, this is Ikumdan. Do you
Yes.
know me? Yeah. We
Yeah,
went to
I
Vidya.
remember,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. I'm really happy to see you again. You're really.
Yeah, me too.
Today's topic is yoga therapy is very interesting for me. 이제 우리말로 할게요. 선생님, 와이즈 마운틴 선생님 번역해 주세요. 저 영어가 짧아가지고 반갑고 저는 오늘 했던 거 이거 뭐 이렇게 수련을 저 처음 제가 그 학교에서 다니면서도 처음 오늘 했던 그 수련을 하는 건데 이거를 좀 지속적으로 그냥 오늘 했던 방식대로 하면 좋은지 한번 여쭤봐 주시겠어요?
Today's section for her, it just first time, so she has question for you. Do I train continuously this time? Today's section continuously. She want to do that. So can you give a advice?
왜냐하면 제가 좀 어지럽거든요. 하고
Yeah,
She feels a little dizzy.
So every Sunday, next 4 more Sundays, I will come, and in the same time, I will teach the meditation. So Sunday by Sunday, we can revise, we can practice, and if you want some more practice, you are free to call me, and we have Kakao talk, or we can together do a practice, no problem. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
예.
죄송합니다. 다음은 정서연 선생님. 네.
네, 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
I'm a senior in Jeonnam University, and
Okay.
I want to live the life of feeling the connection between nature and me. Thank you for today.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. 감사합니다.
다음은 재현 씨.
네, 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
Hi, I'm Yeon, and I'm a student in Jeonnam University too, and I'm study philosophy. And it was my first time yoga session for me too. So thank you for great session. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you to be here from Jeonnam University. It's a very nice, very great university. And you are okay. So I think next 5 more Sundays we are here with you, and we explore different areas of yoga meditations. So I hope you will enjoy. Okay, thank you. 감사합니다.
다음은 현정 선생님. 카메라에 켜셨네요. 네, 소개 좀 부탁드릴게요.
네, 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
Hello. I'm really nice to see you all. I'm just training yoga asana. I just practiced doing yoga for 7 years, but
Okay.
since last year, I'm very interested in the yoga philosophy. So I'm very happy to join this June class, and I'm quite nervous because it's globalized. Yeah, we can talk through the internet. So I'm very excited and really happy to see you all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. And maybe in a next session, you will see more Australians also. So people from New Zealand and Australia will join maybe from the next class. So it will be more global maybe next time. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. Mhm.
최경희 선생님 인사 한번
네.
다시 해주시죠. 네.
네네. 갑자기 화면이
잘 보입니다. 저희는.
그래요? 안 나오는데.
인사하시면 됩니다.
됐네요. 네. 죄송합니다. 제가 수업 6시에 있어서 나가 뵙겠습니다. 다음에 뵙겠습니다.
She has to leave.
미안합니다. 죄송합니다. 다음에 뵐게요. 네.
Okay.
She has a class.
네.
See you next time.
See you next time. See you. Thank you for coming.
감사합니다.
She was my Korea teacher. She taught me Korean language, so she's my teacher.
감사합니다. 지금도 하고 있어요. 네, 나가겠습니다,
I have a
교수님.
request. I have a request. Can you all switch on your video for once? I would like to take a picture, a screenshot together for this class.
Sure.
Yeah, thank you so much. I would like to request all kindly switch on your videos, and I like a victory pose, please, for all of you. Thank you. Thank you so much for being the part of today's session.
Well, there are some few more left for introduction, so let's finish the introduction session.
Yeah, sure, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, Mr. Vice Mountain, please.
All Korean participants are done, so please introduce yourself.
Okay, I will call Priya. So please, Priya, introduce yourself. Whether I know you, but for all, please tell
Yes,
about
sir.
you.
Namaste. My name is Priya, and I'm currently doing masters in yoga, and I'm very much interested therapy path in yoga therapy and in yoga philosophy. And today's meditation session, it's really nice that the way you have connected the body with the five elements, we call it as Panchbhuta in our Indian philosophy. Yeah, so yes, very nice the way we have transformed from earth element to the element in that is the same order, and again we come back. This is a very wonderful meditation. I haven't done it earlier. This is my first time I heard about this kind of meditation, and yes, sir, I do have one query. Since we are connecting our body with the element, and we are, like you said, which element is responsible for what, and what are the limitations, and if that element imbalances, how our mental and mental state will vary. That transforms into a physical disease, right? So if somebody comes, it not for a therapy, but some person comes for a yoga class, and if how we actually identify, just like in Ayurveda, we will first decide what prakriti the person is belonging to. In the same way, do we need to ask, or do we need to decide which element is imbalancing in that particular person,
Wait,
and when
I got your question. Okay, let me answer. So in short, she want to ask a question. As a teacher, how you know which element is dominant in your students? How? Is do you have to see the whole character, whole personality? No. Just do one thing. You keep a mirror. Yes, a mirror. What you do is just say your student, keep the mirror close to your nostril and exhale.
okay.
When you do with the mirror, then you will feel a little vapor in the mirror. Nowadays, we are going to create a mobile app for this actually. So, for this time, you can do with a mirror.
Okay.
You will find a special shape of your air, of your breath on the mirror. Watching the shape of that that vapor, that air, the breath you are exhaling, it tells you which element is dominant in your student. It's very simple. Just by a mirror and a person exhale in that mirror like this, we are making Ritanveshi app for this. So you have to do is you exhale like this, and then the shape, if you studied the Swara Yoga, the principle comes out from there, Swara Yoga. If you studied it, then the air comes out from the nostril in different directions. Sometime upward, sometime low, sometime this side, sometime that side, sometime middle side. And it explains which element is dominant in you. The direction of your breath coming out from the nostrils, it explains which element is dominant in you. And just by knowing the direction of your breath, and when you do it on your mirror, it creates that direction. And then you can easily know without any uh, psychological test,
Yeah.
without any clinical test, without judging a long time, just by a mirror, very quickly you know exactly which element is dominant. Is it okay, Priya?
Absolutely, sir. Much more interesting. So now we need to search for that, which shape represents what element. So it's an interesting part for us
Yes.
again to do some research on it.
In next class, I will teach. In next
Yes,
class, I
sir.
will teach.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Okay. So next is Krishna Veni. Krishna Veni, you are,
Good
please.
evening, all of you, sir. My name is Krishnaveni. For this sessions, I have introduced by Priya Garu. She is one of my friends. And
Mhm.
I thoroughly enjoyed today's session, and I'm eagerly waiting for further sessions also, sir. And I am a homemaker and living in Korea.
Oh, good. Korea,
Yes,
where you live in Korea?
Ochang, near Cheongju.
Oh, okay. Nice. Nice to
Yes.
know you. Okay, great.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you,
thank you,
sir.
thank you. So, Pushpa, please introduce yourself.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm
Good afternoon.
calling from India, Visakhapatnam.
Oh, oh,
Yes,
okay.
I have been introduced by Priya. She's my co-sister,
Uh-huh.
and this is my
Oh,
first session.
okay.
I
Okay,
have
Pushpa.
been,
Pushpa, wait a moment. I spent few time in Visakhapatnam. In
okay.
Geetam University, I started my career as a associate professor in Geetam University.
Wow.
So I stayed there a couple of years there in
Okay.
Vizag. So
Okay.
it's nice, very coincidence. You are from Visakhapatnam. Okay,
Yes.
yeah, please continue.
Actually, we were in Hyderabad. We shifted 6 years back to Visakhapatnam.
Ah, okay, nice. Mhm,
Okay, I have been, I'm a homemaker. I
mhm.
used to work, but due to, actually, it's enlightening this session because I am a Takayashu arthritis patient.
Okay,
Okay, and I've been practicing yoga, but I do on and off for the past 3-4 years. But because the last 2 years have been kind of consistent, I can see a lot of change in my own health. My medication has reduced, and it feels really, really good when you actually practice pranayama and yoga.
okay.
And your session regarding the meditation, it was really enlightening, as Priya already stated, because we have never heard about such a meditation wherein our own body is made of 5 elements, but we have never done it or heard about it. So it was really, really nice. That was really enlightening.
Okay, great.
Thank you,
Thank you.
sir.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Pushpa.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, anyone left? So, I hope we all completed. So, thank you very much to all of you. Very much thank you from my side. And very soon, next weekend, next Sunday, we will meet in the same time with more people. Bring your friends also. And we'll meet next time. Till then, thank you very much.
Thank
감사합니다.
you, sir.
안녕히 계세요.
Dear all, thank you so much for joining us today. Next Sunday, we will be come up with topic Prana and Pranayama, same time. And I would like to request you all, kindly feel free to connect with me in case of any doubt or query.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
See you. Namaste. See you on next
Namaste.
Sunday.
Thank you, ma'am.
See you. Thank you so much. 할구니.
Thank you.
아저씨, bye.
Bye.
아저씨 안녕.
안녕히 계세요. 김용 교수님, 반가워요.
네, 형님 잘 계셨습니까? 나중에
스타일이 많이 바뀌었어요.
나중에 통화 또 해요. 통화로. 네.
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 Okay.